Proverbs chapter 20. Words of wisdom are better than gold. It isn't smart to get drunk. Drinking makes a fool of you and leads to fight. An angry ruler is like a roaring lion. Make either one angry and you are dead. It makes you look good when you avoid a fight. Only fools love to quarrels. If you're too lazy to plow, don't expect a harvest. Someone's thought may be as deep as the ocean, but if you're smart, you will discover them. There are many who say, "You can trust me," but can they be trusted? Good people live right, and God bless the children who follow their example. When rulers decide cases, they weigh the evidence. Can any of us really say, "My thoughts are pure and my sins are gone"? Two things the Lord hates, and dishonest scales and dishonest measures. The good or bad, the children do shows what they are like. Hearing and seeing are gifts from the Lord. If you sleep all the time, you will starve. If you get up and work, you have enough food. Everyone likes to brag about getting a bargain. Sensible words are better than gold or jewels. You deserve to lose your coat if you ruin it to someone to guarantee payment for the debt of a stranger. The food you get by cheating may taste delicious, but it turns to gravel. Be sure you have sound advice before making plans or starting a war. Stay away from gossips. They tell everything. Children who curse their parents will go to the land of darkness long before their time. Getting rich quick may turn out to be a curse. Don't try to get even. Trust the Lord, and He will help you. The Lord hates dishonest scales and dishonest weight. So don't cheat. How can you know what will happen to us when the Lord alone decided? Don't fall into a trap of making promises to God before you think. A wise ruler severely punishes every criminal. Our inner thoughts are a lamp from the Lord, and they search our hearts. Rulers are protected by God's mercy and loyalty, but they must be merciful for their kingdoms to last. Young people take pride in their strength, but the gray hairs of wisdom are even more beautiful. A silver beating can knock all of the evil out of you. Chapter 21. The Lord is in charge. The Lord controls rulers, just as He determines the course of rivers. We may think we are doing the right thing, but the Lord always knows what is in our heart. Doing what is right and fair pleases the Lord more than an offering. Evil people are proud and arrogant, but sin is the only crop they produce. If we plan and work hard, you will have plenty. If you hurry to get rich, you end up poor. Cheating to get rich is a foolish dream and no less than suicide. You destroy yourself by being cruel and violent and refusing to live right. All crooks are liars, but anyone who is innocent will do right. It's better to stay outside on the roof of your house than to live inside with a nagging wife. Evil people wanna do wrong even to their friends. An ignorant fool learns by seeing others punished. A sensible person learns by being instructed. God is always fair. He knows what the wicked do and will punish them. If we won't help the poor, don't expect don't expect to be heard when you cry out for help. A, a, a secret bribe will save you from someone's fierce anger. When justice is done, good citizens are glad and crooks are terrified. If you stop using good sense, you will find yourself in the grave. Heavy drinkers and others who live only for pleasure will lose all they have. God's people will escape, but all who are wicked will pay the price. It's better out in the desert than at home with a nagging, complaining wife. Be sensible and store up precious treasures. Don't waste them like a fool. If we try to be kind and good, you'll be blessed with life and goodness and honor. One wise person can defeat a city full of soldiers and capture their fortress. Watching what you say can save you a lot of trouble. If you are proud and conceited, everyone will say you are a snob. If you want too much and are too lazy to work, it could be fatal. But people who obey God are always generous. The Lord despises the offerings of wicked people with evil motives. If you tell lies in court, you're done for. On a real level, witness can do the job. Wicked people bluff their way, but God's people think before they take a step. No matter how much you know or what plans you make, you can't defeat the Lord. Even if your army has horses ready for battle, the Lord will always win. Chapter 22. The value of a good reputation. A good reputation and respect are worth much more than silver and gold. The rich and the poor are all created by the Lord. When you see trouble coming, don't be stupid and walk right into it. Be smart and hide. Respect and serve the Lord. Your reward will be wealth, long life, and honor. Crooks walk down a road full of thorny traps. Stay away from there. Teach your children right or wrong, and when they are grown, they will still do right. The poor are ruled by the rich, and those who borrow and slaves of moneylenders. Troublemakers get in trouble, and their terrible anger will get them now nowhere. The Lord blesses everyone who freely gives food to the poor. Arguments and fights will come to an end if we chase away those who insult others. The king is the friend of all who are sincere, and speak with kindness. The Lord watches over everyone who shows some sense, but he frustrated the plans of deceitful liars. Don't be so lazy, then you say, if I go to work, the lion will eat in me. The words of the bad woman are like a deep pit. If we make the Lord angry, you fall right in. Oh, children are foolish, but firm correct will make them change. Cheat the, cheat the poor to make a profit or give gifts to the rich. Either way, you lose. 30 wise sayings. Here are some sayings of people with wisdom, so listen carefully as I teach. You'll be glad that you know this saying and can recite them. I am teaching them today so that you may trust the Lord. I have written 30 sayings filled with sound advice. I can trust them completely to give you the right words for those in charge of you. 1. Don't take advantage of the poor or cheat them in court. The Lord is in their defender, and what you do to them, He will do to you. 2. Don't make friends with anyone who has a bad temper. You might turn out like them and get caught in a trap. 3. Don't guarantee to pay someone else's debt. If you don't have the money, you might lose your bet. 4. Don't move a boundary maker set up by your ancestor. 5. If you do your job well, you will work for a ruler and never be a slave. Chapter 23. 6. When you are invited to eat with the king, use your best manners. Don't go and stuff yourself. That would be just the same as cutting your throat. Don't be greedy for all of that fancy food. It may not be so tasty. 7. Give up trying so hard to get rich. Your money flies away before you know it, just like an eagle suddenly taking off. 8. Don't accept an invitation to eat a selfish person's food, no matter how good it is. People like that take note of how much you eat. They say, take all you want, but they don't mean it. Each bite will come back up, and all your kind words will be wasted. 9. Don't talk to fools, they will make fun of you. 10. Don't move a boundary maker or take the land that belongs to orphans. God of power is there to defend them against you. 11. Listen to instruction and do your best to learn. 12. Don't fail to correct your children. You won't kill them by being firm and may even save their lives. 13. My children, if you show good sense, I will be happy, and if you are truthful, I will really be glad. 14. Don't be jealous of sinners, but always honor the Lord. Then you will truly have hope for the future. 15. Listen to me, my children. Be wise and have enough sense to follow the right path. Don't be a heavy drinker or suffer yourself with food. Either make you feel drowsy and you will end up poor with only rags to wear. 16. Pay attention to your father and don't neglect your mother when she grows old. Invest the truth and wisdom, discipline and good sense, and don't part with them. Make your father truly happy by living right and showing sound judgment. Make your parents proud, especially your mother. 17. My son, pay close attention and gladly follow my example. Bad women and unfaithful wives are like a deep pit. They are waiting to attack you like a gang of robbers, victim after victim. 18. Who is always in trouble, who argues and fights, who has cuts and bruises, whose eyes are red. Everyone who stays up late, having just one more drink. Don't even look at that colorful stuff bubbling up in the glass. It goes down so easily, but later it bites like a poisonous snake. You'll see weird things, and your mind will play tricks on you. You will feel tossed about like someone trying to sleep on a ship in a storm. You'll be buried all over without even remembering how it all happened. And you will lie awake asking, when will morning come so I can drink some more? Chapter 24, 19. Don't be jealous of crooks or want to be their friends. All they think about and talk about is violence and cruelty. 20. Use wisdom and understanding to establish your home. Get goods and fill the rooms with priceless treasures. 21. Wisdom brings strength and knowledge gives power. Battles are won by listening to advice and making lots of plans. 22. Wisdom is too much for fools. Their advice is no good. 23. Don't put troublemakers think of trouble. Everyone hates senseless fools who think of ways to sin. 24. Don't give up and be helpless in times of trouble. 25. Don't fail to rescue those who are doomed to die. Don't say, I didn't know it. God can read your mind. He watches each of us and knows our thoughts. And God will pay us back for what we do. 26. Honey is good for you, my children, and it tastes sweet. Wisdom is like honey for yourself. If you find it, your future is bright. 27. Don't be a cruel person who attacks good people and hurts their families. Even if good people fall 7 times, they will get back up. But when trouble strikes the wicked, that's the end of them. 28. Don't be happy to see your enemies trip and fall down. The Lord will find out and be unhappy. Then he will stop being angry with them. 29. Don't let evil people worry you or make you jealous. They will soon be gone like the flames of a lamp that burns out. 30. My children, you must respect the Lord and the King, and you must not make friends with anyone who rebels against either of them. Who knows what sudden disaster the Lord or a ruler might bring? more sayings that make good sense. Here are some more sayings that make good sense. When you judge, you must be fair. If you let the guilty go free, people of all nations will hate and curse you. But if you punish the guilty, things will go well for you, and you will prosper. Giving an honest answer is a sign of true friendship. Get your field ready and plant your crops. Before starting a home, don't accuse anyone who isn't guilty. Don't ever tell a lie, or say to someone, I will get even with you. I once walked by the field and the vineyard of a lady full. Thorn and weed were everywhere. The stone wall had fallen down. When I saw this, I thought me a lesson. Sleep a little, doze a little, fold your hands and twiddle your thumbs. Suddenly poverty hits you and everything is gone. Chapter 25. More of Solomon's wife's sayings. Wise sayings. Here are some more of Solomon's Proverbs. They were copied by the officers of King Hezekiah of Judah. God is praised for being mysterious, rulers, and praised for explaining mysteries. Who can fully understand the thought of a ruler? They reach beyond the sky and go deep in the earth. Silver must be purified before it can be used to make something of value. Evil people must be removed before anyone can rule with justice. Don't try to seem important in the court of a ruler. It's better for the ruler to give you a high position than for you to be embarrassed in front of loyal officers. Be sure you are right before you sue someone, or you might lose your case and be embarrassed. When you and someone else can't get along, don't gossip about it. Others will find out, and your reputation will then be ruined. The right word at the right time is like purest gold set in silver. Listening to good advice is worth much more than jewelry made of gold. A messenger you can trust is just as refreshing as cool water in summer. Broken promises are worse than rain clouds that don't bring rain. Patient and gentle talk can convince a ruler and overcome any problem. Eating too much honey can make you sick. Don't visit a friend too often, or they will get tired of it and start hating you. Telling lies about friends is like attacking them with clubs and swords and sharp arrows. A friend you can't trust in times of trouble is like having a toothache or sore foot. Singing to someone in deep sorrow is like pouring vinegar in an open cut. If your enemies are hungry, give them something to eat, and if they are thirsty, give them something to drink. This will be the same as peeling burning coals on their heads, and the Lord will reward you as surely as rain blows in from the north anger is caused by cruel words. It's better to stay outside on the roof of your house than to live inside with a nagging wife. Good news from far away refreshes like cold water when you are thirsty. When a good person gives in to the wicked, it's like dumping garbage in the stream of clear water. Don't eat too much honey or always want praise. Losing self-control leaves you as helpless as a city without a wall. Chapter 26. Don't be a fool. Expecting snow in summer and rain in the dry season make more sense than honoring a fool. A cause you don't deserve will make wings and fly away like a sparrow or a swallow. Horses and donkeys must be beaten and bridled, and so must fools. Don't make a fool of yourself by answering a fool, but if you answer any fools, show how foolish they are, so they own feel smart. Sending a message by a fool is like chopping off your foot just to spite yourself. A fool with words of wisdom is like an athlete with legs that can't move. Are you going to honor a fool? Why not shoot a slingshot with a rock tied tight? A thorn bush waves around in the hand of a drunkard is no worse than a proverb in the mouth of a fool. It's no smarter to shoot arrows at every passer-by than it is to hire a bunch of worthless nobodies. Dogs return to eat their vomit, just as fools repeat their foolishness. There's more hope for a fool than for someone who says, I'm really smart. Don't be lazy and keep saying, there's a lion outside. A door turns on its hinges, but a lazy person just turns over in bed. Some of us are so lazy that we won't lift a hand to feed ourselves. A lazy person says, I'm smarter than everyone else. It's better to take a hold of a mad dog by the ear than to take part in someone else's argument. It's no crazier to shoot sharp and flaming arrows than to cheat someone and say, I was only fooling. Where there is no fuel, a fire goes out. Where there is no gossip, argument come to an end. Troublemakers start trouble, just as sparks and fuel start a fire. There is nothing so delicious as the taste of gossip. It melts in your mouth. Hiding hateful thoughts behind the smooth talk is like covering a clay pot with a cheap glaze. The fragile talk of an enemy hides more evil plans than can be counted, so don't believe a word. Everyone will see through those evil plans. If you dig a pit, you fall in. If you start a stone rolling, it'll roll back on you. Watch out for anyone who tells lies and flatters. They are out to get you.